let's get hungry together. Turn a little store-bought dough into a cheesy fondue flour. It's an adorable appetizer to set at any spring table. Heidi VanValkenburg with Rhodes Bake and Serv is going to show us how this looks fancy.
I know, and it almost is like out of my comfort zone when I had to buy expensive cheese. It's like I was really struggling with it. And I said to the cheese person, "Are you a cheese person?" Because I'm not a cheese person. Tillamook, and she's like, "No."
I said to the cheese person, "Are you a cheese person?"
I did. Okay, so fontina,
yes,
cheese, and Havarti, okay,
special
is what is in the filling.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do, and of course any great recipe that I do is going to start with Rhodes, right?
Of course.
I can do other things, just so you know.
Well, that's what makes it approachable and delicious.
Right.
Yes.
So I like to do it on a pizza pan. You don't have to, but I want the shape just to kind of remind me of what I'm making. These are our dinner rolls. I let them thaw. They're cold to touch, so I just put out. It only takes 7 to make this. Okay. Okay. Don't figure out the cost. Okay. Just do it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what you're going to do is cut this in half.
I love Heidi
and
so much.
And we're going to cut this in 6 pieces.
Okay.
All right. And this is going to make each one of our petals that we're going to start.
So you're going to really stretch and roll those out.
I really am going to stretch and roll these out in a hurry, I'm sure.
And they don't have to, they just have to hold a pocket for the cheese. We're not wrapping.
Exactly. Yeah. No, we're just going to layer these down, and this is going to be what we're going to work around it.
I am totally making this week.
Okay. And then with the other rolls that we have, we're going to cut them in half. And a trick that I really like to do when I'm cutting my rolls is, your scissors. Don't just try to roll that out to make the rope. These, they say, about 3 inches by 1 inch to make around this.
And you're keeping little gaps of separation because as they rise, they'll connect?
Exactly. And I want to keep in the center there. And that really worried me when I was looking at the recipe because it says to fill the center with your cheese mixture. And I thought, how am I going to get that off the pan? But these rise in. You let the whole flour rise before you fill it.
Got it.
And then you fill the petals with the mixture. Cut it, but not all the way through. And then I do this with breadsticks too. Roll this out about an 8-inch rope. And then I'm going to make the shape of this, and then I'm going to put it around. That's going to be the center, and then I'm going to pinch this. And I'm going to do that with each one of these.
So just simple shapes, just wrapping and encasing those little petals.
And then cover this with plastic wrap. Let this rise for about a half hour, and then you're going to fill it with the filling. And the filling is that 1/4 of a cup of the cubed Havarti and the fontina.
You've cubed that up small, and you just put it there in the pocket?
I mixed it also. I put in my garlic. This is my crushed garlic.
This just keeps getting better.
And then I have rosemary and I have thyme, and I use the fresh. And so this is what I'm going to fill each one of those petals with.
It just hit me.
I know. Can you smell that?
Yes.
So I'll keep working on this if you want to fill those in.
Oh, sure.
After we fill, so this is risen for a half hour, and after we fill this, we use what in the middle, you're going to fill up that center, and then you're going to bake it at 350 degrees.
Yes, we are.
And it's going to bake for about 20 minutes.
And each petal kind of pulls apart. All of your herbs and your seasonings are in there. So, I mean, you could have a dip if you wanted, or pair it like you have with this gorgeous fruit plate, and you have yourself an easy but fancy appetizer.
Exactly.
I love it.
If this is too much for you, I love to send people to our new orange rolls.
Listen,
they are so good.
Everyone in the studio is buzzing about these orange rolls. Like, have to try them. What makes them so good?
Oh, we've got that zest you can see the zest right in the frosting.
How beautiful they are.
And they are just so nummy. And so for your kids to do those, if you don't want to do something like this, but I didn't think I would, but I really do like this recipe. And so it was kind of an eye-opener for me.
Heidi, I'm so excited.
And now me and the cheese lady, we're friends.
You're besties.
We besties. And she's going to explore a whole new world for me.
And you probably opened up her mind too. Did you know you can encase all of that cheese?
I had the recipe in front of her. Look what I have to do. Dumb it down for me, but we did it. We used it right.
I can't wait to make this. And more recipes just like this on your website.
Exactly. Yes.
All right, rolls we get in the freezer section of the store. You made me a hero this week. I had to make rolls for the teacher. I got to make rolls for the teacher appreciation lunch. And everyone was texting me saying, those homemade rolls were amazing. And I'm like, weren't they? I did. So thank you for that. Rhodes Rolls are friends in so many ways. And Heidi, you're our dear friend too. We love you so much. Thank you.